Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. We've got a tremendous matchup for you tonight. Tailgating has been going on since the early morning, and this place is locked and loaded. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Cowboys will kick this away to get us going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense comes on the field to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Now the offense has reached the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking for 6. Cut quickly. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Lining up to try the extra point.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Cowboys offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. But wait, a flag is down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be first down. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Owens. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now it's second down here. Same tailback, another carry. Oh, look at the quick cut. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And the Cowboys' offense is on the move now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Flores. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Gordon. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again?
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Gordon. Good enough for first down yardage.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
It's third down after that run. The back's got it. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone now. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The game makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Bringing it back, it's Presley. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Gordon. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He hands it to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Moss. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Personal foul.
You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. To throw, it's Reed. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Big gain, catch made at the 30. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Green. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Cowboys will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they go in front here in the 2nd half.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Trying to find room. It's Moss. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, A&M.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Bringing it out, it's Freeman. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking downfield, it's Flores. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cowboys will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, great execution here by the quarterback to pick up the first down and valuable yards. And I'll tell you, one thing about these Texas A&M quarterbacks is they have the ability to throw, but also over the years, also have the ability to run and hurt you.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Pass rush closing in. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play, incomplete. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. On the return, it's Presley. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver makes the grab.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
And the Cowboys pick up enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. To the air, it's Flores. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
The key here to me, Chris, is to
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Finds his man. It's Presley. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And the defense jumps on the football. Touchdown, Aggies. On the scoop and score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Gonna run it. It's Gordon. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Throws it to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Makes the grab. It's Presley. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot tool there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
With the catch, it's Presley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. Brings up second down.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. The field goal is good. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Reed. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Reed. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Fights through the tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Flores. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. And the Cowboys pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that group.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Here's the second down play. Going with the old counter run here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get in the field goal position quickly. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
Oklahoma State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Grab down the middle. It's Presley. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint, but ultimately that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.